fun little card today. What?
It hadn't shown up yet.
Oh, well, we're having some tech issues, so we're on a little late, but we're doing a quick card. You know, we've done a lot of these cards before, but I love thinking about how one little change changes up your whole card. So look what's fun about this. This little side strip goes across the inside. And so we can add a word or we cannot. And then what's going to be interesting is you're going to put your writing above and below. So it's just kind of eye-catching and just a little different style. And I thought, how fun is that?
Or as Karen would say, it's similar but different.
Yes. So we're going to make 10 of these today. But I love changing up a little things. And I said, this is summer. Summer's being easy. We're going to next month focus more on techniques. So just letting you know, we're kind of mixing around doing a variety of things. But I love this little quick and easy. So stay tuned for that. But first, we have a new host code. And the card kit for this month is, we're using the green and gold, which is really a Christmas paper, but we're not making Christmas cards because when I send out card kits, I don't do Christmas cards. So isn't this beautiful? Just to note, this is one of the 3 cards that you get in your packet. And remember, this is the month. If you have bonus coupons, you're going to use those. And the All Good Cards Club will be the last Tuesday of the month. And information on that will be coming soon. So
can I give you
112 in Louisiana? Oh my goodness. Oh, my thoughts go to you. I said, we're having rain,
a break
but
today.
Lovelier day. Yes. A hint here.
It's about directions, west by northwest, and it has to do finding.
So add some degrees or something.
Who is that guy with the striped hat on? Finding
Nemo.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. I first thought this, and I just saw a bunch. Since we're stampers, I just saw a bunch of wows in here, like 7 wow note cards. Wow, 343 wow cards. So our minds go in very different directions. Paula, that is so sweet. She says her videos are the highlight of her week. Oh, you guys, that's so sweet. We love having you guys there. Yeah, and
I'd be bored without these.
It's so fun. And then we do have mail, and the first mail that I wanted to show. I'm wearing a new shirt because you guys, I have a personal shopper. I said I don't give all this too much information, but since I live flat, I just have to make sure it doesn't go down too far. But I was just thinking about that and thinking, maybe I need to wear something under it. You'll let me know. But but this is from my good friend Sally Anderson. So every now and then she just sends me a little box of things, and I love everything she gets me. She just really knows me, and she knows I hate to shop. So she just picks up little gifts for me. I so appreciate it. And this lovely card was in it too. So I had to show that. So a shout out to my good friend Sally from Missouri. And now we'll go down and, good. And people are saying that you love my shirt. So see, I love to pass that on to her. I'm not one who pays much attention to clothing, but when it's a gift.
And olive drab for the Army.
And, I feel like I've really arrived because I have a personal shopper, but it was nothing I did. It has been one of her gifts of love. She just loves looking for things and sending gifts. So I am grateful to call her my friend. So anyway, it's just so fun. And it's just so fun when you know people well. So we have a few more cards. Gotta get all my notes out of the way. We have, that's from something else. This is, very, very fun. This is Debbie Viverka from Ohio, and this is gorgeous. I love the strip cards.
I told Karen, I said, we got our first Christmas card.
We got to start a box here for Christmas cards. we just love having boxes of cards.
Debbie, you are on the ball.
And this is a punch, and I love what she did with the punch. Look how she has filled in the space there with the stamping. Isn't that cool? And then these are punches. So all of this is done with a punch, which is really awesome. That is just wonderful. Yeah, she sends Christmas in July cards. Love that.
It just about looks like a dreidel.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. Yes, turned into that too. So I just love it when we see different little ways of doing things. Vesta Streeb with this gorgeous paper. So next week on Tuesday, I get to pre-order out of the new catalog. So on Wednesday, you'll want to join us for unboxing. Can't wait to see some more things. Love this. That is so fun. And I love how this is just split. It's so easy to use scenery cards in a variety of ways. And you saw she's just split and had a little there, and then she has a little more there. So then you're using the whole 6-inch by 4-inch. That's awesome. That is beautiful. We have Kathy Wood from Kentucky. Caution, woman crafting. Oh, I love that. That is awesome. It's like, leave me alone. Get out of my way, Tim. Do you ever feel like that?
Caution. Wife crafting.
If she's in the zone, I'm just gonna quietly. That is so fun in a fractured card. Oh, that is.
It's hard for me to be quiet.
It's so. And then she put a note in here. Pass this on to another crafter. My pleasure. Oh, that is just hilarious. Tim, where's Waldo? Is that the one? Oh, what did I say? Yes. Did I say Nemo the fish?
Yeah.
Oh, see.
Waldo, thank you.
Waldo
Thank you.
is, how could I forget that?
Yes.
Now that you say that, it's so obvious. That is so funny. That's why he wasn't responding, because he knew what I said wasn't right, but he didn't know what to correct it with. And I just dropped our little box. So I'm going to set it over here. Ooh. I started picking this up and I thought another Christmas card, but no, look at a sunflower card. Pat Nagy in Missouri. Oh, a couple of Missouri people on here today. Oh, this is really lovely. Look at this die cut and the way this is done crooked. That's straight. A lovely card layout. And how adorable is that? This is ribbon. So a thing of ribbon put on in there. That is so cute. And this, she said, was inspired by one of the Thursday Lives. I think that is so cool.
There's more than one from Pat.
Oh, she's got another one in here.
At least another one.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna look for. There's another Pat Nagy. Okay. Oh, we have 3. The last 3 here, all from Pat. Okay. And I just wanted to mention that tomorrow I am going to be putting out a video on adhesives because I've been getting a bunch of questions. So I just did one on the paper trimmer, and love the comments you guys have been leaving. So always give me questions, your tips. I love to incorporate as much as I can. So tomorrow we're going to look at especially how to do intricate dies, because I've had a few of those questions, and all the different ways we can use adhesives.
There's a pattern.
Okay, we're going to do these side by side here, because this is so cool. That is so cool. I think now this is cut from Fresh as a Daisy. That is just cut from the paper, and that is stunning. And then, oh, look at this is from Fresh as a Daisy too. Oh, these are so cool. Paper that's been retired. I love what you can do with paper. And the Caddy Wampus. Okay, so I love what she's done with strip cards here. Do you see she's got them all mixed? And even this is totally mixed.
Yep.
What a fun artsy idea. And then the same thing here. This totally fits into the scrap cards that we were just doing in the strip cards. And oh, love it. These are just so fun.
Here, this is what she, card. Just thinking that I maybe sent too many.
Yeah, and we love it all. It is just perfect. All right.
Is there anything in that one?
Nope. These are just plain. I think she said it all in the first 2. Oh, but there's just notes. So
notes.
More strip cards. And I thought my favorite thing is when I share something and you guys take and run with it and do something totally different. So we talked about strip cards. Look how she totally made this her own and did something different.
Thank you, Pat.
Speaking of that, the next, I'm going to pop up just a minute. You're going to be watching. We have some really, we're really revamping the All Good Cards Club. So we're going to be doing something similar, adding, but you're going to love it. So I'm just doing a little shout out. Information will start trickling out next week to those of you who are already members. But I love that we have this community that just loves to share and inspire each other and take ideas and run with it. Okay, so let's get started. Let's take this first one. Now, here are I thought, I was going to try to be better about doing measurements. So, look at this. I did 3 and 14 inches. Do you think that's a good idea, Tim? What did I leave out? I was a little.
Well, maybe is there another one?
No, I think it's 3 1/4. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Oh, usually it's your job to fix things like that.
I know. If I would have fixed it, I would have found a black marker.
I wasn't in a hurry. But to make this little part of the note card, we are going to, our paper is going to be 3 1/4 by 8 1/2. So what's really cool, Claudia, it's great to have you from Germany. We just love that we are from all around the world. Isn't that great? And we all have crafting in common. So 8 1/2 goes this way. So I can do 3 card fronts for my top. So I'm going to go ahead and do 3 of these. I'm going to do 3 1/4. and 3 1/4 and 3 1/4. One of the tips I shared in the video yesterday was how I put tear and tape. You can see that right under there. It's so much easier to see these lines right there. So I really love that.
I don't know.
Then
I don't know if that improved it, but
but it has your touch on it. So,
it does.
Yeah. So
yes.
so how can we say it doesn't improve it?
Right.
And then we're going to score this in half. So if this is 8 1/2, then we want 4 1/4. One of our most used measurements. And this time I'm going to take the scoring. Now on the scoring blade, I have an S here to help me remember. Not foolproof, but it'll help me remember. And I'll take that off and I can fold it right away. And we'll do 4 1/4 again. Oh, Tim, I should give you this and let you be scoring them.
Oh, yes.
It's let you do the parts that you always remember that I always forget.
And enjoy.
And I always forget. So these are your little cards. Now, this is also a good size. There's one more. If you were making a bag tag, any of these ideas, this would be a cute card size to put on a little bag tag. What a clean trimmer. Penny says, I love your comment because I cleaned it yesterday. That is so hilarious. Somebody made a comment yesterday about, oh, I need to clean my trimmer because mine looks like yours. And I was going to clean mine. And then I thought that would be really dumb to do if I'm thinking about doing a video. I should do it on the video to show them before and after. So I cleaned it right on the video. But yes, I need to. Some of us are cleaners by nature. Some of us are not. So I just love that. It is so fun. Okay. So this is this part. And then you can see as we layer, everything's just a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch or whatever we want. So a layer down from this would be 3 by 4 because this is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So this is all you need to remember for the measuring. And then the base of the card is a 1/4 sheet of cardstock. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, but it's really just a card front or back, however you want to look at it, because this part doesn't open. And because this, if we're using white, now we could change colors. I don't need to have any other thing in here to write on. So if that makes sense. So those are all of our pieces.
And it actually is hi and goodbye.
Yes. Or dear so-and-so and my name. Like I say, dear Tim, hello friend. Karen.
Yes. Nice.
Or you can write more, but I just think it's different because you open it and it just looks different. So it's just kind of fun. Penny says she's laughing. She says she was watching us in the middle of the night. This time she found us live. That is hilarious. Joan says she's not a cleaner. Actually, it's the least favorite part of her life. Well, I know it's just, and it's, it never ends. I think the thing that's so fun about card making is there's always a new opportunity. We kind of get lost in this. So we're going to make 10 cards really quickly because we have these parts done. And we're just going to go through them. And of course, there will be a project sheet up just for the basic measurements. Whoa. I just messed that up. I might have to have you, let's see. Maybe I have another one here.
I got one on my table.
Oh, you want to, Tim was asking for one of these the other day and he was having trouble finding it. And then he realizes, I've got one sitting right on the table. His table is the kitchen table, which is really his work table, his study table. It's where he
and I have my
does
craft
everything.
Items.
So this part right here, I'm going to go ahead and put this on. And I'm going to use my favorite thing. I love using glue dots. So this is a hint about tomorrow's video. But when Tim is watching TV at night and I'm pretending to watch, this is how I assemble my cards.
Oh, did you see that, Karen? No.
Yeah. So do you think I'm really paying attention?
But she does watch the Olympics.
Yes, I have been watching that. But isn't this a cute card? So this is going down to 3 by 4 inches, and then this would be 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. But you can go down a 1/2 inch, and we're going to do a variety of things here. So I'm not going to talk about the measurements anymore. We are just going to make these. So then I'm going to put this. I'm going to keep using this. I'm just going to show you how I really craft. It is, I just have to see where all the little, the lighting is a little different, watching this. So now I'm thinking I could do this sideways too. Should we do one sideways, Tim? We'll do it sideways because all my others are straight.
Cattywampus?
Cattywampus. Okay. So then, this piece I forgot, but this is, I believe it is 1 1/4.
Okay. Now, Should it be like this though? But then that's not going to
No,
work.
then I'd have to cut it differently. I'm
I
going to do
know,
it like this
yeah.
way, because then your writing
Yeah.
is going to be interesting, because you're going to follow straight there and then go there. You can do some really fun
Yes.
things. Okay. So I'll let you write on the inside. So this is 4 1/4 inches wide and 1 1/4 here. Now you could easily make this different. You know, these sizes are all meant to be played with. Just, you know, that I tell you what I'm using. But then this punch, this is the lovely label punch or whatever. This is what I used on most of them, because with such a simple card, a punch seems perfect. I have a collection of dies that I already have die cut out, so I'm using that on a couple of cards. So if you have those handy, it's whatever, because these are quick cards. So then I'm going to just put hello friend in here. And then I am going to add gems at the end, which is typically what I do. On this one I added, and I guess I don't know what my plan was here. But they've obviously changed. I could add more words here. Anyway, so we'll just get going. So who is doing this along with me? You're just going to watch all these different ones that we're going to do now. So here's the next one. The thing that's fun about this too, now this first one I did strictly with paper, so we can make it really easy. But I'm also going to do some with stamped images. Whenever I make things, I've often said I make extras. I cut them out, so I always have my little idea box. And I thought this is so cute from the Country Flowers and the Sending Love. So here is my base. Then I'm just picking colors for the base. And then I put this on. I'm doing this as a sympathy card. So then I picked this paper, which is one of the scenery papers, I believe. But again, you can look in your scrap box for all of these. You're just looking for something that kind of goes like with that. And
good choice doing it that way.
Yeah, I like that. And then this is heartfelt sympathy on the inside. Just a lovely card to have on hand.
It is.
And this could be birthday. It could be anything. Thoughtful wishes. Is that what the paper is? Kathy's saying, I count on you guys. So now I'm going to come back on before I take pictures, I do add the gems. Sometimes we just have to talk just about gems, but you know, I pull out all my gems at the end. I put them out for a couple of these that I already knew what I wanted.
Every time
but
you
I
talk about me, Karen, you're talking about a gem.
Usually I make these and then I pull out my gems and try to start looking at what I can do where.
Is this the only one that had a finished product? The
Yes.
rest of them aren't.
The rest of them I'm all making. But do you see what I did? I made the little cards ahead of time. So I took all these bits and pieces, and now this one, I added a white inside so that I could write on. So this little stepped up. You're going to just see this whole variety that we're making. And the name of the punch is, could somebody tell me for sure, is it heartfelt? Oh, there are 2 punches I use all the time. Someone will look it up and tell me the name of this punch right here. I use it all the time. One of them is heartfelt. Oh, I should have looked that up. I use them layered all the time. My 2 favorite punches. Okay, and then we'll come to this one. And again, you can see I'm just picking colors, which is just a fun thing to do. So I could easily make a whole bunch of these cards the same. I would just do it piecemeal. So this is if I'm going to use a background that is not white. Let me make sure I didn't think I got it there. I put this one up in the corner. We want them to stick better.
Yes.
So this one says hang in there. And let's see, I did have an inside for this. Whoops. And then this is from the that birthday paper that carried over. I just love. You guys, these are from my scrap box, so I'm not always sure where they are either. But I did have words to go in here. But it was something about knowing that I care, but somehow it might show up in my little stack. But isn't that fun? So a little hang in there and then a message in here. Labeled with love punch. Thank you, Kim. Page 58. I love it that some of you sitting with your catalogs because it's really helpful. And I was thinking about that, but you know, to go through and write all these down, I guess I could do that. I just have to plan ahead better. Okay, now here's a really, really fun one. This was an extra that I had just made when I was doing note cards and envelopes and I was just trying out ideas. So I had this kind of scrap left over. So see, I kept that and just cut it down and turned this into a little card. And I just think it's just an adorable birthday card. I'm going to go back and forth here since I can.
Since you can.
Since I can. Put that on. Wishing you the happiest birthday. And then this is that really fun, full of life paper. So I just picked the reds here. And then this one is Make a Wish. Now I made these 1 1/4 inch wide, this part, partly because I wanted this punch to fit inside, but do you see this could be smaller and this could, then I'd have a little more white space. So play around with anything that you want to do. You could put 2 strips in here or 3. You know, I think it's just the idea that it's almost like this is holding this. You'd almost think it's a pocket card and could come out, but it's just kind of attached. Okay. Yes, you guys are thanking Kim. We totally appreciate that she did that. All right. So here's another one. So I had this left from leftover. So I'm going to use this. So this time I decided, okay, that'll work with that. But you see all these cards, they're just the same. I'm just putting different things on them. So the same design. And if you gave a set of these, they're not going to all look the same. And I'm
so you put gems on this one already.
Yeah, this one has gems on it. Got to go for variety. So I have little gems because I already had that done. And then I'm going to put this on. And you can see why I like doing this. It's just quick. You can put them on. Now I could, I got to work up here. I could also add another layer on here. Always remember, you can always add a layer if you're someone who likes to layer things up. And I do have one card that I did that on. So we will watch that coming up. Then I'm going to use this time this very same paper on the inside. I just think that is a really pretty paper for that. And then here, this is a die that I just had. So a bunch of dies, and I thought, I like the size of that too. So then it's have a blessed day. Happy birthday. Have a blessed day. And I thought, isn't that pretty? Look at these are all so different. Oh, here are gems. I had these in mind for this one to hang in there. So let's look at this as long as this showed up in my pile next. So you can see when I bring out all my gems, I have the camera back further than I usually do. So I just have to be mindful of that. I could go from here then and decide what I want to do. And these are colors from these. So I'm going to add just a variety of colors from here. I'm going to add that one. I'm going to add a little blue one up here. Whoop, I have it upside down. Don't have my little thing here. We're just practicing the little, and then what other color do I want? The freesia, maybe. The freesia. Well, add the.
Just an observation.
Gonna add, freesia down here. Or not, I said freesia, didn't I? Because that was, I want to do freesia. What's an observation?
You haven't asked my opinion on any of those.
Oh, I'll ask your opinion on the next one. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim. You need to tell me when you're feeling left out.
Oh, I'm feeling left out.
You guys, the thing about Tim is he lets you know what he's thinking.
I folded 2 pieces of paper. She hasn't even used them yet.
No, and I was going to have you come up from something with scratch from those. Do you like that idea?
No. I love it.
Okay. So maybe not. Okay, we'll keep going here. I'll get to one and have you do one. But okay, so here is another.
Should have kept my mouth shut.
Here's okay. So first, I'm going to design this. So I'm going to put this on. The color paper packs I absolutely love having on hand because I often will. Anytime you need something that's going to be a monochromatic color to fill in, like this is pretty busy, and I'm trying to think of so what do I have that would be a good counterbalance, for that without being too fussy? Oh, and those things are always perfect. So I really like that. Now, I hope you're thinking as I go along what you're going to use. I'm going to convince everyone, y'all have boxes of unfinished, what do we call them? Unfinished objects, our own UFOs. I think if you have things there, that is perfect. I used to have a whole bunch of those. And I still do, but I keep the bases more separate, and any odds and ends of things, I keep in separate things. It's kind of my go-to box. But how cool is that? And cool. Then here, we'll put this on the back.
Good. You just have to give our letter carrier a Christmas gift.
That's right. Okay, Tim, what side do you want to use? So then I pulled the same color. Okay, you have some responsibility here. I was going to do a miss you, but I ran out of time to look and I had a thinking of you. So I thought it could go in the mail and it could be thinking
For
of you.
some reason, I'm going to use this one.
You want this side?
No,
you want
put tape on that.
Put tape on this side. Okay. Okay. You can put it where you want it.
I put it lower.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that actually makes sense because you could do your name and you could do more of a message up there. Okay. And then you can put this on. So see all these ideas. Cindy says she's watching the Olympics while addressing cards and watching us. She's really a multi-purpose queen. I like that. I like what you did. So do you see how just little ideas make a change? Okay, people like that.
But
I think that is adorable.
Tell Cindy that we don't have instant replay though.
Okay. Now I'm going to point out here, this is really cool. Do you see how you're thinking of you comes off the side?
Oh no, did it come out?
Yes, but I like it. No,
wow.
but I like, because we are not seeing the words.
I didn't even think about it.
Oh, I know, I didn't either.
Wow.
But look at that. It makes a nice design element. And so sometimes things work and sometimes they don't. Because I actually like that. It's like another tab.
Yeah, it does.
So
it worked.
So good job. Okay.
Thank you.
Here is one that this one's really fun. So this time let's put a background on the card. So my base card is a 1/4 sheet of cardstock. So then this piece is 4 inch by 5 1/4. And this time I'm going to go with a totally different look.
Mushrooms.
Yes. And we're going to put this on, but I just think, and all the measurements on things, they can all vary a little. Put this on. And I thought, enjoy the journey. And see, this is still going to go across here. And I'm thinking enjoy the journey just sounds something like either you're going on a trip or you're got a new job or something. So we're going to put you are incredible on the inside. But do you want to put this across there? I'm going to let you keep doing this. Now that you like doing this. And I thought the colors on this, and this is a very nature looking thing. Okay. And then you can put that on. Sometimes I look at cards like this and I thought, I love sharing this idea. And at first I'll think, oh, that's really too basic. It's just like everything else. But I love the little twists and turns. We can look at so many cards and make that the basis for what we're doing next. And so that's what I love that. Enjoy the journey. You're incredible.
And do you see what I just did? It was on crooked. I just pushed it and it actually moved.
Okay. And I do have, where should we put these? I have 3 of these. I happen to have these. Okay.
Never have complained.
See, you complain. So now I'm telling you. You tell me where you want one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you're in charge. You don't have a choice.
Right under the H.
Under the H. And remember, people say to typically kind of think in more of a triangle, but a triangle can be totally skewed.
Goes to the Y.
Goes to underneath.
Yep. Like that there.
Like right there.
Yeah.
Just like that one.
And then right above the T.
And then right above the T. Above the T, up like up there.
No,
right above there. Above there. Okay. Okay. See, now I've gotten him involved. Joan says her husband is her fussy cutter. He's slow, but he's super. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Okay. Next. Okay. Here's another pretty one. Just, we're just moving right along. Look at this. This is so pretty too. The colder weather brings us together. Now, they don't all need an inside. This one, I'm not putting an inside.
This is actually not a very appropriate card to be playing right now.
The colder weather, yes.
It's hot just about all over the
This is like planning ahead for when this will be an appropriate card. The colder weather brings us together. So you have to think of that. And then, see, that's too bland, so we have to go with that. Okay, we're going to go with that. And this one I did not make. I'm getting right to the end here. So it just isn't wanting to go. Okay, I'm liking your idea of putting this lower. So see, I'm taking that one.
All right.
Taking that one from. But it's not pretty.
It is.
And this one is not going to have, unless it needed to be like birthday or something. So I think that's pretty cool. We have 2 more to go.
All right.
But look, the fun was taking these, but this is where I love to say you could take any of these ideas and run with it. But you could also start looking through, like if you make a cute little anything to put on a card, make an extra because, we're going to always find times to use it. Okay, here is another one. Okay, so here's my card, and I already had this one done. This was from another project, and you can see it goes top to bottom, so it's not the same measurements, but it also totally works. So take everything that we say with a grain of salt when it comes to measuring, because you want to feel free to make it your own and do whatever you want. It is all about that, and this is on Blackberry Bliss. Just a little note to say hello. We obviously can't use this side, so we can't switch that. And there's going to be our little note. And then one more.
And that.
And this last one I am doing on, I believe this is banana, so I need to do a white on the inside for writing. So the inside will be 3x4, as will be this top piece. Oh, okay, this is what I'm doing. Maybe I want to do that. Oh, I'm going to do that one.
So.
Let's change. Okay.
I agree.
We'll change. Because we'll do this one. And then on top of that, I will put some glue dots on.
Karen and I have been married so long that I actually sent her that message. And she picked up on it.
And here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to see. Now we're starting to switch things up. So always feel free. You guys, if you're watching me on YouTube, subscribe to my channel if you want to see what else I'm doing, because I have a whole bunch of other videos coming out. But now this is fun because I'm going to just put this on this color.
I kind of like that.
So this is a kind of a summery look. And let's go that way since we did the first one that way. And then which way on this? This way again? Or reverse it to this way and have contrast.
Okay, do it. Show it the other side. The other way.
Okay, have the contrast.
Yep.
So that's pretty fun. It's just fun that we can mix and match all these things. Okay, so let's quickly line these up. Look at all these fun cards. And this is the challenge this week over in the Back Porch Stampers. We want to see what you do with this basic layout. You can make yours fancy, plain, anything you want at all. I did more stamping today on purpose because somebody said, I'm not more stamped images just to give more ideas because I'm kind of the paper queen, but I just want you to know I can do both. So we have all these ideas. We'd love to hear what you do best. And then come share yours in the Back Porch Stampers. Thank you. The banana color, I called it a banana color. It's a blast from the past. You're right. It isn't banana. What is it, you guys? Lemon lolly. I know. I can't keep up. Okay. I'm showing both. I'm showing my experience. I've been doing this for a long time. It's nothing to do with age. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. See you back on Monday. And thanks for being here.
Goodbye.